Good afternoon, first grade. Keep turning your history books to page 62. Turning your history books to page 62. We'll be discussing San Francisco today. San Francisco is a large city in California. We don't have any problem finding something to do here. We can cross the Golden Gate Bridge, one of the largest bridges of its kind. Here's some other facts we may not know about San Francisco, class. San Francisco became busy when gold was discovered east of the city in 1848. Many people looking for gold, they came to San Francisco. The bridge is named Golden Gate Bridge because it spans the Golden Gate Strait. The paint color is international orange. It helps the bridge to be more visible in the fog. Two main cables on top of the bridge are just over 36 inches thick. Let's look on page 63. Now we can also ride cable cars up the steep hills. Clang, clang, clang. We can go to the fisherman's wharf. Here we can see fishing boats or eat seafood. In Chinatown, there are thousands of Chinese and Japanese Americans. We can visit their shops and eat Chinese food. Now here's some other questions as well. So as you look on page 63, that top that looks like a train, that's actually called a cable car. Also, that street, Lombard Street, is the crookedest street in the world. It switches back and forth 8 times in one block because it is so steep. As you can see in that picture right there at the top of the cable car, you see how steep that hill is. Now, sea lions like to sunbathe at the fisherman's wharf. San Francisco has had two terrible earthquakes, one in 1906 and another in 1989. The 1989 earthquake was not as strong as the earlier one. Alright, so flip the page, look at page 64, the Pacific Coast. Look how beautiful, look at God's creation. How beautiful that looks. We travel along the Pacific Coast in California. Steep cliffs seem to rise out of the ocean. Do you see the waves beating on the rocks? We have just begun to see America. Maybe you can think of some other places to see in our country. Our land is so big and beautiful that it takes many trips to see it all. We thank God for America. Now, here are some of the kinds of fruits that come from the Pacific Coast. I'm just going to name a few, not a lot. We have apples, apricots, cherries, lemons, honeydew, cantaloupe, oranges, peaches, plums. We have strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and cranberries. So some of those fruit I know that we may eat, they all come from the Pacific Coast. And let's look at page 65. God promises to bless anyone who will follow his ways. If my people, which are called my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their hand. 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14. Amen.